Hey everybody.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Hello.
Packed house tonight.
Yes.
It's a friggin' party.
Josh, who do we have here today?
Sorry, in the TJ man.
Who do we have here today?
Ian.
We have Ian Walmart.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes, we do.
That's it. No one else.
Tisha Ford.
No one else can
Hi.
talk.
We do.
Feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah, we
Yeah, today's gonna be fun.
do. We do.
We got Jeff Alienac.
Yeah,
And then
we do.
Jeff's gonna introduce our...
Do you really want me to butcher this?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
for it, Jeff.
go for
No,
it.
Jeff.
Okay, let me just see if I know your name fully. We'll see. We'll find out.
I'm gonna say Ian.
Olivia Elliott Smith.
That is my full name.
Yes. Holy shit! Yes. Okay.
You're nailing it so far.
I'm a fucking
know my
god
father's
amongst
name.
men.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
And she's from the AGO, the ROM, one of those two places.
Yeah.
Royal
one of the
Ontario
two.
Museum.
The Royal Ontario Museum, for those Americans listening. It's very royal. Very royal.
Very Ontario.
We have the Queen there.
Yeah.
What do? You clean goblets all day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your goblet cleaner.
Yeah.
Queen's
That's
goblet
what it says
cleaner.
on my ID tag.
Yeah,
Official
yeah, yeah.
goblet cleaner.
You just
Royal-
spit on it and
How do
rub
you
it in
get
your
that
shirt.
job?
Yeah.
Like, what did you do?
She's
Official
just-
goblet cleaner.
she's an expert
It was
on-
like a rigorous series of tests.
Yeah.
Aptitude.
Had to know which cloth to use for which goblet.
Yeah, yeah.
Hunger
It's like
Games.
very...
Mhm.
Yeah,
She-
basically.
she-
There was a fight to the death at the end.
She did
No.
kill.
That's
She
pretty
killed
good.
17 others
Yeah.
Yeah.
with her bow
It's
and
They
a
arrow.
really
really-
should stop using the goblets though. Then you're like, no offense, like, it would like mean your job was less useful, but like, why do they keep using those goblets?
I'm not using them.
So why do they need to be clean?
Clean
Can't you keep them in like
It's
a
like
clean box, clean room?
A clean room?
Yeah.
I keep
Yeah.
it.
That's what they call a
That's
museum,
what they
right?
call it.
We all keep it.
Museum.
I don't-
It's clean room.
I don't stand alone in keeping a clean box on site at all times, right?
No,
Yeah.
No.
okay,
I have.
figured.
There's one on the table right now.
And Olivia is
Yeah.
an expert in Norse history and mythology. Is that correct? Yep. How much higher can my voice go?
How much higher can my voice?
How much more uncertain can I get?
When's this happening?
Welcome to Smoothie.
So our
Criminals.
first,
Oh, Lord.
our first ever expert in anything,
Expert subject.
because
Thank
the
you
four
very
of us are
Is this-
fucking idiots.
Is this gonna
Hey,
be
I
the
have-
expert stinger?
When a person has a comprehensive and authoritative knowledge of or skill in a particular area, we call them an expert.
Do you have an expert singer?
We'll see if I may or may not put in an expert singer. You'll probably already know by this point.
We'll
though.
determine how lazy Jeff is or not. If
Yeah.
there's no expert singer, Jeff didn't feel like it.
I'm sorry.
Does everyone? Do I need to? Do we even know what episode this is?
9.
Like 4.
9-ish?
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know what?
Eight?
When was the last
9?
episode?
I don't want to
The
talk.
last
Five
episode
months
was
ago.
a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Because we are a weekly podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if we
And
talk-
no one can tell us otherwise.
I think if we talked about the things that happened in between this podcast and our last podcast, people would be like, "Wow, that last podcast was a really long time ago."
Yes, but
But it wasn't.
Like before this, last time we did a podcast, Shenmue 3 wasn't even like a possibility in the world, and now it's on the way.
I'd like to point out we haven't mentioned what the podcast is about yet.
It's not important.
No. Okay.
If you're listening to this, you know. You've signed
No
up.
one's no one's like stumbling into episode 9 of Smoothie Criminals and going like,
What is this about?
So, hi, welcome to Smoothie Criminals,
Oh.
the podcast where we make smoothies out of random things and drink them, and it's awful.
and we've all
We investigate one murder case week by week.
welcome to Smoothie Criminals. We make smoothies, and each of us has killed a man.
Yes. On the show.
They'll never find us.
Question.
This is all we do for fun.
Do we have a garbage bin? I'm just looking around and I'm
It's
like,
called the floor, Tanisha.
sorry.
We'll
Okay.
put it on here.
Okay. We gonna start?
We should just call this basement the garbage bin.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
I thought we were in a tower. Josh.
We're rolling the dice. We've actually moved away from the MC Escher dice that we received from him.
R.A. Salvatore, Jeff?
Salvatore. It was a collaboration.
No, we're moving to an MC
There's a
Escher.
collab-
We're moving to an
collaborative
MC.
process.
Oh, that was sorry. I got that mixed up in my head.
Yeah.
We're moving towards a dice design by
So now it's a
MC.
dice that whenever we roll, we can't really comprehend
It
what's
just
happening.
it seems to just keep rolling.
Yeah.
So
But we know what number has been rolled, but it just keeps rolling
it
forever.
just appears in our head though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It's
Just whenever we needed a number appears in our head.
what are you laughing about?
Sorry, I'm just laughing because on our list of ingredients that I have here, honeydew is spelled with 2 O's instead of like, it's D-O-O instead of
Oh,
D.
like Mount,
Yeah,
like Woody the Pooh,
yeah.
like
Honey the Dew.
I'm sorry.
like a doo-wop album.
so sorry. I know it's not funny. Anyone can't see this.
Honeydew is the best like doo-wop album I could imagine.
Honeydew by Jimmy and the Fruit.
Do you think the first time someone named their doo-wop album Honeydew, everyone else got pissed?
Why did we think of that?
Probably.
It's in the genre.
Even just like name their doo-wop group, honeydew.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, so our first smoothie is going to be honeydew, grapes, and yellow plums.
That sounds fantastic. That's like the
Honeydew,
most drinkable thing we've ever made.
You say that every time.
Yeah, don't curse it.
Oh, I have to.
Don't curse it.
It's the smoothie creed.
That's why you're here, to curse our drinks.
So-
personally.
Most of those are pretty easy to prepare, but someone's gonna need to honeydew it up.
What would an example of like a Norse smoothie be?
Oh, it would
Well-
be real awful.
What would be in it, you think? If we were gonna go 3 ingredients, Smoothie Criminals rules.
All right.
And we always go by Smoothie Criminals rules, Olivia.
It would be like whey in it,
Ooh.
and there would be
table.
like dried fish and probably some like putrefied fish.
Whey.
Also.
Write this down. We need
Just
this
be
for
like
next time.
fish.
Putrefied fish.
Yeah.
And what was the final ingredient?
Like just some dried fish, like classic.
It would also
Just
be
dry classic fish.
unblended because the blender had not been invented yet.
They just
so it would
smashed
just be
it
a-
together.
Like smash.
It would just be like hit.
It
It would just be like pushed together a little bit.
would be pretty cold though if you made it in the winter, so at least they have that going for them already.
Did they have frozen yogurt? Was froyo a thing yet?
Yes.
I mean, no.
Okay. So
They would have like cold cheese.
I like how
That work?
I like how
Cold
polite.
cheese is very similar.
It's as close as you can get, I think.
Really, in Norse
No,
times.
okay. So there's a thing I know about plums. Plums do have hard middle bits.
I thought plums were
Pits.
purple.
They
No, I
have
think
yellow
These are
plums.
yellow plums.
You're already tripping me up here, bro.
It says yellow plums.
Well, the box is literally across the table from me. I can't read that.
Well, he read them off the list. It said
You
yellow
just said
plums.
plums.
I read them,
She read yellow plum. Do
Well, I wasn't listening.
clearly.
you want to grab the plums?
I'll grab your teeth.
Grab their
soft
hard middle
plums.
bits.
Grab
But they do
the
have hard-
middle.
What am I
Hard
supposed to
middle
do with this? You just hand this to me.
Rip them open and pull the pits out.
Do what I would do.
Is that what I do? I just rip them with my hands like a monster?
No, you should cut
Just
them
like the
out.
time Josh broke walnuts with his hand.
Yeah, lobster boy.
If you listen to the Lobster Boy episode, you'll see
You
that
too.
I think that was the last episode. I
that was the
believe.
last episode, I believe. And Josh literally just cracked walnuts with his fists.
It was very impressive.
Just with his
That's
hand. He
very
just
impressive.
closed his hand.
And so the legend of Lobster Boy began.
We always knew that Josh's hands were designed for something other than being a human.
Other than being useless and not doing anything.
It's like that classic movie moment. I finally found my calling.
Yeah.
And it was cracking
For something
more.
that no one could possibly ever need to pay me for.
And it takes double the amount of time as using a...
As a traditional nutcracker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, these plums. This is.
very
I don't
dangerous.
like getting hopeful on this show because it always backfires. So
I have no faith,
It backfires
ever.
so often.
Well, because
No,
even
but-
our good things you don't like, so...
This is. You know
I
what
just don't like smoothies.
we are.
Yeah,
all,
you don't like smoothies,
okay?
period.
You
I didn't
Okay.
cut myself because the knife's not sharp.
Yeah, that knife's not sharp.
Yes. Yes.
One of the knives is sharper than the others.
It's probably this one, like the serrated one, which is really hard to use.
So use that one and cut
Oh.
yourself.
Cut that finger clean off.
Yeah.
Put that in the blender.
This doesn't have a pin. You're a liar, Jeff.
Smoothie Criminal's getting extreme.
Extreme Smoothie Criminals coming soon to ABC.
Why'd you cut it like that?
Because, none of your
Oh,
business.
man.
Because we're all uneducated men.
Yeah, because I don't...
Can I cut one?
Hey, Ian. You ever drink another person?
Yes.
What's happening?
I call it the long pig cocktail.
Professor Pig cocktail?
And
I gotta say, if we're going... Can we do melon rankings right now? For me,
Yes.
Honeydew is number one by
Yes,
a clean margin.
that's
Melon
fair enough.
rankings?
I don't know.
So we got
melon wankings.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff. That's exactly what
I
he
said
said.
rankings. I didn't say wankings.
Let's get to the melon wanking hour.
No, I don't want.
So we got 3 people who say Honeydew is their favorite melon.
Yeah.
Watermelon, Jeff.
But is...
Um,
watermelon.
I just can't.
Close
I-
second.
What are other melons?
Excuse me.
Cantaloupe
Well, Lottie freaking does.
Yeah.
There you go.
or muskmelon.
A muskmelon?
I'm gonna go with
That's
melon.
what they're called.
Is bre-
Cantaloupes are muskmelons.
Is breadfruit a melon?
breadfruit?
Breadfruit isn't a thing,
No.
let alone a melon.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
Breadfruit
is.
a thing.
Breadfruit is really a thing.
You're lying to
Okay,
me.
no,
No.
it's it's like a.
You're trying to
It's a
trick the
Caribbean
small
thing.
town boy
It's a
again.
Caribbean
haha.
thing. It's a real Caribbean. You have a cellular telephone. You can look up breadfruit.
I'm being professional and not looking at my cell phone while we're doing a podcast,
That's
Jeff.
being professional.
Have you set your cell phone to airplane mode, Jeff?
Oh.
No.
Clearly you have not.
So I'm struggling to cut
Jeff's on
this without
anti-airplane mode.
destroying my hands.
Just put it in. It's fine.
The rind will be fine, I'm sure.
This is
what's gonna
a
ruin it.
blend tech
Fiber.
blender. It'll blend.
Blend Tech Blender, sponsored by Blend
Okay,
Tech.
we
Smoothie
can
Criminals, blend it.
If we can blend a rake, I think we can blend this.
and we blend a
Did we
rake.
blend a rake? I don't
Yeah,
remember
we,
that episode.
That's why.
That was the last time we had a guest, and the guest did not make it to the end.
Yeah, that we made them drink first, and
Is that
unfortunately,
the episode,
How
that's
much
the
is
episode
going in
Catherine
here?
Lee died, right?
however much
Yeah,
was
that's
appropriate to
very
this.
Now her ghost.
As a guest,
is haunting us.
we've got Olivia putting in our yogurt,
Yeah, yogurt.
our frozen yogurt,
Shout out to
frozen yogurt.
It's the way.
much like last week.
actually.
Shout out to Mr.
Okay,
Raymond.
what would the Viking word for frozen yogurt be?
I don't know.
What would the
What kind of an expert in Norse mythology
Yeah,
are you? You don't even know the word for yogurt
what would the
is.
Icelandic word for frozen yogurt?
I thought we were getting an expert,
Is
not some
ice
semi-professional
Okay,
amateur,
is-
And
And
yogurt
yogurt?
is
Loser,
skied.
jerk.
Skier?
smelly
He's
jerk.
scared.
pants.
Scared. Okay, actually, Josh,
But-
while you were making fun of her, she figured it out.
Yeah, she said it, and you're just like,
Berating me.
dip it.
I don't. Okay.
I don't remember
is
what
this
happened last week,
Is this
guys.
sufficient?
Is this sufficient, guys?
Oh, you should re-listen to it. It was a
Does
good
this look
episode.
sufficient?
First of all, it wasn't
Can I just
last
eat
week.
this?
No one's answering, so we're going.
It was last week.
Tisha, last week that was one of our like top 10 episodes.
I just can't remember.
It's
I
true.
can't remember any episode, but I think that might be a side effect of
You
the
ever seen-
smoothies.
I remember there's a Rolling Stone thing once, and it was like counting down like the top 100 Beatles songs. It's like that's like 40% of their catalog.
It's only 30%.
If Octopus Garden isn't in the top 10,
That's 30% of their songs. They have 300 songs.
I just think when
like
you
318.
when you're getting to 100, you're stretching a bit.
Well, they have 318 songs, so that's still 200
Do we do,
songs.
By my-
for this? Do we do XL smoothie or smoothie?
We usually do XL.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't hurt. There's some hard ingredients in there, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Olivia to awkwardly reach across the table and press the start button here.
be our guest.
It's that one.
Tune in
there.
after this for some more
Alright.
Beatles
So
talk.
you just go 3, 2, 1, and then you yell
3,
smoothie.
2, 1, smoothie.
We all live in a
That seems too
submarine.
smooth.
Yeah,
Color
it might
is-
be a shake.
I think
that's more of a
very-
shake.
I think
than
off the
smoothie.
top of my head,
Very
there were probably
disturbing.
like 7 good Beatles songs.
I already know
I like
I
more than
hate
that.
it.
There's at least
you don't have an opinion.
there's at
though.
least a full album worth of good
Okay,
Beatles songs.
maybe.
It's the smell again.
It's farty
smell.
smelling. the,
The smell.
classic
Oh.
smell.
It's a grape.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Iconic smoothie smell.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, why does it always smell like Play-Doh?
It's somehow generic, farty, and Play-Doh.
It always
That's like
smells
all
like
our
Play-Doh.
So now you know. So as someone who's listened to a couple episodes and heard us
You
talk
just wanna
about the
share with me?
smell,
Yeah.
this is the smell. In case you were wondering,
I'm terrified right
Smells
now.
like Play-Doh.
Josh, there's 5 of us.
This is
you're,
very, very
you're putting a
liquidy.
lot of that.
Yeah. He always gives me a lot because he knows I'll drink it.
Because I know you like them.
Don't give me a lot.
Say
please.
when.
Just pour it all.
This whole podcast is an elaborate ruse Cindy sets up with to get you drinking more vegetables and fruits.
I would not hold that above her.
And you're welcome,
Cindy
Cindy.
is Ian's girlfriend, by the way.
She's a delight.
She needs to be on this,
She's
but I feel
come
like
on
she
this.
has too much self-respect. Why?
She has way too much self-respect to hang out with
Well,
us
more
doing
than
this. Sure.
It's
You and I are
better
top.
it in.
now
You and
that
I
it's
are
calmed down.
going for broke. We're going over the top. We're arm wrestling right now.
Okay,
Both
guys.
literally and figuratively. And you got some on my pants.
I'm sorry.
You got some of your
Would
pants
you like
too.
me to lick it off for you?
Josh gets it on his pants every time.
Yeah.
Oh, Tanisha did not. That's an interesting response.
Yeah.
She just laughed.
Okay, here we go.
Is this a funny taste like last time?
To a life well
To
lived.
live.
Oh,
Wait. Two.
Wait, guys, quiet. There's a noise that picked up on the mic there from her, which the audience is going to hear very clearly. I don't know if anyone else in the room
I think I heard that. That was like,
but it was
Sort of a garble.
like a burp gurgle, I think it was.
wow.
Can we
Just taste
isolate?
it.
Can we isolate that and put that up as like a ringtone on the Smoothie Crew website?
She clocked like a chicken.
Wow.
Okay, let's go. Let's fuck it.
That's the sourest thing we've ever made.
I know, really? Like, what is that? What happened?
That is.
No, but what was in that? Like, is that the honeydew? Is the honeydew
Oh
really sour?
boy,
It's the grapes.
Sour grapes.
that's
No.
not great.
Wow, that was amazing.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's
No,
not-
it was just a sourness. Like,
Once
I
you
was
get-
not expecting
Once you
it to
get
be
past
sour.
the sonic wall of sour,
yeah.
Wow.
you enter the sweet
It's so
the sweet
sour.
freeway
It
of
just
truth.
has the most revolting consistency.
Yeah. It's somehow both
I know.
liquidy.
Now you know why I left.
Okay,
It's
so there's
super
like
liquidy, but also very chunky.
Yeah.
so far up until this episode, I was the only one to ever drink a smoothie and immediately laugh and think it was funny. And everyone didn't understand why I just thought it was a funny taste.
Pick a big.
Now, at least I have one person on my
It was,
side.
it
taken
was
a
just
huge mouthful,
way,
yeah.
way more
Have you
sour
gone to
than
like
I was expecting.
that just like series of chews you have to get through?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of serious
There's
chews.
quite a lot of chew.
It tastes like
Very
you-
many steps.
and
in
like it just tastes like you're chewing like twigs or something.
It's probably the melon rind.
Wow. That was so bitter. Where'd you get those grapes? Like,
Remember?
Is it really just the grapes?
I think so, because the honeydew's fine.
Remember not like Remember
Could
that?
it be the rind? What does a honeydew rind taste like?
I don't know. Probably just wood.
Do you remember that 2 minutes ago when Tanisha was like, "Oh, I'm just trying to deal with these rinds," and we're like, "Fuck it, just throw it in the blender, it'll be fine." It wasn't fine.
It wasn't fine.
Is there a lesson we could have learned out of this?
No, we never learned any lessons.
No. There's no lesson.
Don't
Okay.
eat food.
To the audience out there, there's no lesson here. Do exactly as we did.
Mm-hmm.
Struggle
Wow.
with the rind for 3 or 4 minutes and then give up. Josh is chewing into the microphone.
I'm letting the listener in on the experience a little bit.
I'm gonna give one more sip here because it's very funny to me.
I'm dealing with this.
Yeah.
though.
Pass me that lid
I'm
there.
going.
I'm in a working mood.
It's still funny on the second sip.
I'm here
So
for.
weird.
I came here for business, and I am finishing this.
I'm Bruce Springsteen,
I cannot.
and I'm dealing with the.
I am Batman. I am the Knight, and I am going to finish this smoothie.
Well, while the two of those
And
guys
sometimes you
finish
just
their
can't get rid of a
smoothies,
bomb.
we are gonna absolutely not finish our smoothies. Tanisha has stepped up this week as our rinser. Rinser? What's a better word for rinser? Ian is being forced to chug his.
Thank you, Ian. I'm sorry.
Not terrible.
No.
On one hand, I'm sorry that we had to drink that. On the other hand, I do think we live another 10 years as a result.
Yeah. No, this show, every episode, makes our lives at least 5 years longer.
Yeah. I'm quite all right with that.
I'm trying to think of like what I know about like just any Norse mythology and like popular media. There's a classic video game, Two Human.
Oh, yes. We all play Two Human.
Yes,
I have it sitting in my house, and I have never played it.
You should play it.
it is inexplicably wonderful.
It has a very interesting storyline, if I recall
Yes.
correctly.
Yeah.
That's why everyone played that game. The sole reason.
The story, always.
The storied history of the Silicon Knights development studio is one to behold and read up on, but there's not enough time on this podcast to explore it.
Let's just hint at it. You cannot buy Two Human anymore because they got sued. So you cannot buy that game on market anymore.
that game was ordered to be destroyed by retailers.
Anyway, go look at the Wikipedia for Silicon Knights and have a fun time laughing at all the shitty things they did.
They made beloved classic X-Men Legacy. Did they make something else?
X-Men Destiny.
Destiny. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And Destiny. They also made Destiny.
And they made Destiny.
They
They might as well have.
Yeah.
They made the theme song.
Yeah. No hope for the future.
So the Bungie today decided that they did a postmortem on Destiny,
Yeah.
which was a troubled game, we'll say.
Game of the Year. 2012.
very, very troubled for a lot of reasons. They looked it over. They did a postmortem. They really racked their brains, and they decided we found out what was causing this game.
There's one thing.
There's one thing. It's Peter Dinklage's mildly uninspired voice acting.
So
of
they-
all the things happening in this game, this is the one thing we're going to deal with.
To be fair, he did a completely different character first. They went through
Yeah,
and they
they told him,
they said no, less personality.
Also, that script was originally written by like David Cross.
And they completely rewrote it to be boring.
Yeah, he came in and wrote a script that they didn't want use.
Yeah, they completely decided that the character was too interesting or something.
So yeah, now Peter Dinklage has been patched out of that entire game.
To be replaced with one Nathan Drake.
Yes, the actual character.
He actually floats around and follows you.
Yes,
That'd be awesome.
It's very weird.
Our second smoothie here has pickled turnip,
Ooh,
grapefruit. Oh God. Oh sweet God. We've returned to grapefruit, by the way.
By the way, I think I'm the only regular on the show who likes grapefruit.
I like grapefruit.
You guys all complained about the first grapefruit.
That's because it was too grapefruity.
Okay, whatever. It was less grapefruity than pure grapefruit juice.
Go suck a lemon, Jeff.
If there's one
We
thing
don't
I
have
believe,
lemons today.
if there's one thing I believe in this show, it's that we should confront our fears.
But Josh was the
not
one that
fear.
Josh was the one that brought the grapefruit today. So
That was our first episode, by the way. This is
Three, two.
throwback to episode 1.
that was our very first episode back when Carmen was
Still alive.
our guest. Still alive. He's died
Oh,
today.
that is a fun-looking jar.
Peel it?
That's something that's behind a bar all the time.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Jeff has to open this thing.
Pickled turnips, as I discussed
I
before.
might have to get a thing.
Here,
Why
give me
not?
it. Give it to
drink it.
No,
give
it's
it
just
to a real man.
no, it's not that. It's just
Oh
too,
God, why is that so like gross and cold and wet?
Pickled turnips are
It's too slippery.
one of the most delicious things you can put in a shawarma. I am not sure about their
A smoothie,
potential in a smoothie.
especially with fruit.
I'm going with very sour again.
How's that?
Hey,
Yeah.
I always come prepared.
I can
Apparently.
get
Oh my god!
Okay, I got.
That's the weight of a small child.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a rubber.
A small, delicious child.
Again, that hangs out at a bar and is
Yeah.
given to patrons for free.
I'm the smallest person in the world.
Anyone
I
here
can't
ever
do
eat a
that.
pickled egg?
No.
Yeah,
How is that?
not great.
So when I was washing everything, I was like thinking about the weird smoothie smell.
Yeah.
And I was like, what could be causing that? Because that's like every smoothie we've ever done.
Yeah.
And I realized it might be the frozen yogurt.
Could be.
Because like
That is the
it's
constant.
the only constant, and they always smell like that. So
But I feel like I go
But frozen yogurt doesn't smell like that.
I go
I'm
places
just
that
wondering,
use
like,
vanilla yogurt
maybe
with
it's
this.
just
Reacts or
interaction.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the chemical reaction pops out and makes sulfur for some reason.
Exactly.
But I've had like smoothies from places that use vanilla frozen yogurt, and it doesn't smell like that.
Yeah,
So maybe-
we might not be using these pickled garbage pig hooves or whatever this is.
I'm
Can't
pretty
get this
that's
jar
not what they
open.
are.
Oh, there you go.
Success.
Oh, thank God! Thank God! Thank God
Yes.
you got that open.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
we
shoot,
can
we
drink
got it
this.
open.
Can I just eat one?
This is gonna be the worst thing we've ever
Yeah, go
made.
ahead.
They look delicious.
Oh, we don't have an extra spoon. Does anyone want to just go
Just
in?
reach your hand in there.
Oh.
Reach that skinny, beautiful hand into
Just
that.
stab one with a knife.
Sure,
Yeah, stab with a knife.
sure. Josh?
A knife.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Oh, that smell is pleasant.
Should we get some of that juice in that blender?
Definitely
Can I have
not.
a taste as well?
I quit.
Josh just wanted pickle
I'll do
juice
it.
in
How
there.
many? How many?
Thank goodness.
I'll like one too.
Like at least 100.
Four to
Roughly
five.
100.
4 to 5. I'm
No,
saying.
I'm going with roughly 100.
Oh God!
Okay, let's go with the taste test.
I
by
love
itself.
these.
You're gonna eat
No,
one of
they're
those?
good. They're good.
All right. Let me,
Are they good?
Can you pass me
Yeah.
one of those?
I'm a
Yeah.
fan,
Enjoy.
Yeah.
but my worry is the flavor interaction that we're
Doesn't-
getting off of these.
You mean pickled turnips won't go well with grapefruit in a drink, Jeff?
Perfectly
Really?
I
fine.
think we're good. Maybe
Yeah.
like a couple more. I don't know. What
No,
do
you
you
really gotta hammer home the pickle flavor.
do we want
I
to
don't-
hammer on the pickle?
Yes, 100%.
Do we-
That's
No,
that's our
actually,
show.
but no, you're weird though. I don't trust you at all.
No one trusts me.
We need some yogurt.
I know, but I'm trying to stop him.
I have
From...
a- I have a
No,
prediction.
that's good. That's
No,
good.
we don't need a hammer. That's a minor, small, tiny hammer.
Quick prediction.
No, you have to put it in there.
It's gonna be awful.
I think we all go blind from bitterness.
These ones might be slightly off.
No, that's fine.
That's the best
Just
thing I've
add
ever
to it.
heard anyone say in this show. These ones might be slightly off.
Oh God.
I
Do
think.
we have everything we need in?
Yeah.
This might actually be the end.
This is probably gonna be it.
This is the end.
This might be the end of friendships. The end of this podcast.
end, my friend. The end.
This is the end.
Okay, we all ready?
My only friend.
My only friend.
The end.
The end.
3,
2.
2.
1.
Smoothies.
The door. That already
Oh,
looks
it needs more than that. Please.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you should
Very chunky. I think that should be good.
Yeah, that's okay.
That just looks like milk. We're making milk.
We've just created Canada's greatest
Turnip
nightmare.
milk.
Pickled turnip milk. Guest starring grapefruit.
Okay, someone has to smell this first.
Okay, I'll smell.
Oh God, this is
Libby's
not
gonna-
a good
Libby
idea,
gets first
guys.
smell.
I've smelled rotten sharks. I
Guys, can we
smell
just like take a minute to just reconsider
It
our
has the
lives?
smell, but it smells rather delightful
Okay,
at the same time.
on the smell scale of like daisies to the rotten shark you just mentioned, where does that lay?
Has anyone ever actually smelled Daisy?
Where does it lay between Daisy
It's
and
like a
Ron Shark?
5. Or
A 5? So
4.
exactly, it is an exact blend of daisies and... if you
Rotten
take
shark.
1 part daisy, 1 part rotten shark,
That-
this is what that smells like.
That has a very sweet pickled
It
smell that I'm
smells
not
like
a fan of.
pickled
It also just
creamsicle.
smells like every other smoothie we made.
Yeah.
All right.
It does just smell identical. I don't understand what
Me
we're
neither.
doing.
Like, how? What is wrong? We need to get like a smoothie person on this.
What is
Smoothie
that?
expert.
We're already
No, we need to
smoothie
go to like
experts.
the Papaya Hut and like
To go
get
to, like,
those guys to be on the show.
Can we just go to Papaya Hut and
Be
I was like,
we
hey, you
have-
want to
we
be on our
have-
podcast?
We have a
podcast
podcast about smoothies.
I guarantee.
For the non-Toronto people
I guarantee you
that
our-
listen to this, the Papaya Hut is like a smoothie place that's downtown that is
That's-
amazing.
I guarantee you our buddy Frank will help us out.
We should just like take a trip down there and just get like write down his
Film an on location
his advice.
episode.
Yeah, or that we'll just film it in there.
Frank?
But then we're gonna have to talk about like every sport. So
Frank's the best because you'll go in and he'll be talking to you about something, and there will be a line developing behind you. And you'll be like, "Hey, Frank, you want to help some of these customers behind me?" And he's like, "Sure, don't."
he doesn't
They can,
say that.
they can wait.
But Frank will never. He
I lo-
will never stop a conversation with you to talk to like help a customer. Like
lo-
he will just.
I love Frank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
drink this garbage drink.
Josh is going first here, it looks.
Okay, what's your...
Oh, it's a face.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
This is the end.
Oh fuck no!
Not good.
That's not what we want. That's not what we're here for.
Josh is staring up at a ceiling
I'm
fan now.
I'm considering.
In Saigon.
I'm considering crying right now.
Ew, it's so gross.
Josh actually literally has his head in his hands.
Oh fuck us.
Oh God. Oh, that is a nightmare drink. That's a nightmare drink for evil people.
Wow.
Oh God.
Did you even have
He
it
didn't even
yet?
swallow.
Give me a second, guys. You guys can't be so funny.
Oh
before I
my.
drink.
How?
Hold on, wait. Let Jeff get in this.
Oh.
I think this is.
This is the 8th circle of hell.
This is what the slash figures in Bloodborne drink to keep going for the blood hunt. I
Everybody's
think.
crying.
Oh god, the texture is so bad.
It's like sour. It's salty.
This is
Everything, all of the good aspects of each of the ingredients has been completely lost, and just their awful like qualities remain.
So can we call this the Velvet Revolver?
It's like a really appealing
It's a
color.
super group of awful things.
Can we just call
I
it
dubbed
pink
this drink. I
trash?
dubbed this drink Audio Surf.
Pink death, more like.
Audio
I'm sorry, Audio Slave. My apologies. Joke correction, everyone.
They had one more
Audio
song.
Surf is a
Yeah, they did.
fun game.
Do we have the joke correction stinger?
How many singers do we have?
Okay, wait. Just put in case I do a joke correction stinger. Just put a pause here,
Give us
and
a
then Josh, you have to repeat
yeah,
the joke.
yeah.
So pause.
Poke erection. Joke correction.
I shall dub this drink the Audio Surf. God damn it!
You're not getting a second stinger.
I don't fathom how any of us can sip more of this.
No.
I'm not having.
I'm gonna
more.
go for
I'm
a
done.
second.
Why? Ian?
Why?
Love yourself.
Olivia, you had a second sip. Don't complain.
Yeah, but mine
This
was
could-
like.
We've learned that Olivia has like a huge fondness for pickled turnip, though.
I do really, yeah, I
This-
really like that.
This just could be a really complex drink that I have to experience.
It's like
multiple times
such a
to
nice
understand.
color. If I ordered this
Eh.
and someone gave it to me, I'd be like, yes.
But this does look like the inside of a rotten shark, though.
It looks like
Yeah, probably.
It looks like shrimp dip or something.
the more, no, the
Shrimp
more
dip is
I
another
swirl it
common
around, the
theme.
more it just looks like pink slime.
I will
like,
go back. I will go back to what Ian
gonna
said in the
make a
first episode
hot
regarding
dog
one
out
of
of
the
it.
smoothies. That this is very much a sip and drink.
This is not as.
It's a throwing out drink.
This is what like
Ah.
this is like what your like Italian grandfather drinks on like
No, I'm pretty sure that's just like wine.
If it was alcoholic, then maybe.
yeah.
If this was like a 40% liqueur, I would be like, this makes sense. It's like it's no worse than like Cointreau.
So
that is just blatantly untrue.
Yeah,
Cointreau is awful though.
You have strange taste in everything, but especially alcohol.
I just drink good old vodkas.
Do you still have your gasoline vodka?
Yeah, do you still have the gasoline vodka? That's in the jug?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, what'd you do with
It
it?
wasn't in a jug. It was in a.
It was a plastic bottle.
It was a really big bottle though.
It was a bottle,
Yeah.
not a jug.
Yes, it was.
I
It
don't
was a
buy, if I
jug
could buy my vodka by the jug, I would.
from the corner store.
Just a big old.
Yeah, moonshine with triple X like on the side.
That'd be amazing.
Given to you by a guy with no t-shirt but like overalls.
Couldn't even spell X.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so misspelled. There's an S in there somewhere.
XSX.
Can you
That
take
is
that?
XXS.
That
Extra
okay.
small.
So that tastes like pickled water.
I don't know. I can't even. It's
There's
not 'cause-
pickled something in there. There's no grapefruit. None of the other fruits
Are-
showed
Oh.
up.
Are we willing to dub this our greatest abomination?
Yes, this is the
I
worst
think
thing
so,
we ever
yeah.
drank.
This is probably the worst smoothie we've ever
Okay, you
made.
know what though? Okay, the flavor is really
Though.
bad, but it didn't make me want to vomit. Like we've had ones that have made me want to vomit.
made
Do you
me
guys,
gag.
do you guys
I
remember
don't like
though
this.
the pea dirt one?
Yeah.
Because that one was like
Yeah.
like
What was
pea as
it,
in
the-
like peas.
the
like,
last
oh.
harvest?
But
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
literally
We
it
each peed
tasted
into
it.
like,
It tasted like
dirt.
dirt.
It was
Yeah.
like green and it tasted like dirt.
It was the last harvest
so
cucumber.
weird.
We wasted it.
Yes.
Yes.
We wasted the last harvest
By the way,
cucumber
the
on
new
that.
harvest of cucumbers is ready now.
Is it?
So on our next episode, we could go for some.
We could do like a
we
first,
Got, we
like
got
a
some
early harvest.
Some raspberries. We've got some cucumbers, some tomatoes,
Cool.
some chives, I believe.
This could be awful, but
Can we just make
delightfully
cocktails
awful.
and baked potatoes instead?
That's well, our
put
show's
them
called
in the
Cocktails.
smoothie?
and
I would not. I
Baked
don't want a
Potatoes.
potato in this. I almost brought potatoes, but I decided not to because
When are we gonna do our savory? When are we gonna do like our cooked food smoothie?
if you guys write in about your favorite
What's that?
homemade savory dinner,
What's that email, Jeff? Tips at smoothiecriminals.
.com.
What's that address?
Tips at smoothiecriminals.
.com.
and Olivia
I believe it was tips at
at
smoothiecriminals.
.com.
I was. So if you
Email
guys-
us.
If you guys email us about when what type of things you like that are savory.
Or just say hi and just say hi to Ian because I'm kind of lonely sometimes.
What kind of umami flavors are you a fan of?
Email me about Kamen Rider. What's your favorite Kamen Rider?
Who's your
I like
favorite Kamen
fours.
Rider? Yeah.
Four is a cool guy.
4, yeah. Is that your favorite Kamen Rider? Write in. If not, don't write in.
Don't ever write it if you don't like Kamen Rider.
I heard Jeff bring up a good point. I wasn't here for this because I was cleaning. You're right. I've gagged for other smoothies. I didn't really gag for that one. It just made me very sad.
But it made me want to spit it out, though.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it didn't have that same, like, stomach upsetting, like...
My stomach's getting a little upset now.
Oh,
I think I probably drank more than you, but...
Yeah, I'm...
My
so
tummy's
far
getting
I
a little
haven't.
rumbly.
All right, what's the next smoothie? I can't even move this jar. Like,
Don't tip it over.
I know I'm trying
This
not to.
giant jar, which
Yeah,
we
here
should
we-
probably close the lid of before we knock it all over
So
the
the
place.
next smoothie is going to be bok choy, apple, and orange,
Okay.
which could be interesting.
That
Be fine.
That's going to taste like grass dirt.
Good.
Probably.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Well,
Probably.
we march
Maybe
ever
like
onward.
sweet grass dirt though, because of the apple.
What's that quote again? The fun quote, the fate something always as she must.
What?
What are you talking about, Jeff?
She makes something that she
Did you just have an aneurysm? What happened there? Do you
fake
smell
something that
burnt
she-
toast, Jeff?
guy
I
things.
don't, but Olivia's not saving me right now, and I'm really upset.
It's fate goes ever as she must.
Fate goes ever as she
I like
must.
how you knew exactly what he was talking about, and you just sat there and laughed.
Let him die.
Just
Can that be the tagline of our show? But we just gotta put "oh fuck it" at the front.
The tagline's gonna be what? Let him die?
Yes.
That is the smoothie criminal's way.
Yep. All men must die.
It's
That's
true.
the criminal's way.
We're
How do you-
all,
what's
we're all
the-
palliative, Jeff.
As he has a big knife almost at his hand.
Let's get
terrifying
real
way of
philosophical
cutting an
right now,
apple.
everyone.
What, like that?
Let's get
Yeah, like jamming the knife in and like wiggling the apple around.
everyone makes fun of me when
I
I
don't
cut
have
like
a
that,
surface.
but everyone does it.
No, you cut
the-
into your hand.
Yeah, you're the
though.
only one that almost chopped your hand off within 2 episodes of the show.
Hey, my beautiful lobster claws are still intact.
The difference is, if you use your thumb like this, then no matter how hard you push, you'll hit your thumb and not cut yourself. The way you do it is like this.
Yeah, like you're literally trying to kill yourself.
You will hurt yourself that
Look
way.
at the incredible specimen I am right now.
Oh yes, you're.
Do I look like someone who's been damaged by knives? No, I do not.
Looks like you've been damaged by just life in general.
Damaged by too much Popeyes? Sure.
By your sedentary lifestyle.
Sure I have.
How much apple?
Get up
goes
and
in?
run sometimes, fatty.
like half an apple.
Dare I say,
Okay.
Ian, has one lived until one's eaten 700 or 800 fried chicken sandwiches?
In one day, it was very impressive. I was there.
It was a good day for you and I.
Mostly you.
Oh, friends, so nice.
What's happening?
Hug me. Oh, yes.
I love chicken sandwiches.
Oh, I love fried chicken sandwiches.
So, okay, what do you guys think about pre-blending some of the apple?
Sure.
So we don't have apple
Yeah,
chunks?
do it. Get it.
You want to do a pre-blend?
Yeah, let's try it.
Was there a word for that? There's a pulse sting.
Pulse stinger.
We're gonna pulse it, and
Are you gonna use the pulse?
wow,
stinger?
it's been a whole week, and I've forgotten already everything about the
Sorry, I got
podcast.
orange juice in my
Okay.
face.
You get here?
So we're gonna do a
It
pulse
smells
here.
delightful.
You do.
Yeah.
You guys ready for the pulse?
Oh, so ready. I've been
Yes.
waiting years for this.
Wait, Josh, you're not buckled in.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait.
I gotta get out the whip.
Wait.
It is with heavy heart and the greatest of sorrow that we, the High Assembly of Blending, solemnly enable the pulse.
Terrible.
We've made like an apple roux.
Why?
Like
what
the
do you
Winnie the
mean
Pooh
a
character?
roux?
Rue?
You don't even know what a roux
I know what
is.
a roux is. It's like
That's-
it's like a flour base made for like jambalaya.
Yeah, he has
But
a
it's
mom
made
named
for
Kanga.
thickening.
Oh shit, Josh knows what a roux is.
That's,
Oh,
but that's
snap.
nowhere
It's like a-
near
it's like a gumbo
roux.
base.
That's what I mean.
So I hope you put in the Josh knows what a roux is stinger.
How many stingers are
I
we
will,
gonna have
I will absolutely not put that one
in
in.
this one episode? Like, really?
This is our best chance to make a good smoothie because like we pre-mushed the apples. There seems to be some care going into this.
I
We
just
haven't
want to
gone
see
all
if it had the
fancy
smoothie
free.
smell already.
Oh wait, sorry, I didn't realize the third ingredient was bok choy. Never mind.
Yeah, you only saw the good things.
My apologies. I take it all back.
How much orange? You think that's good? Like a half
They
an
just
orange?
ripped off the whole thing of bok.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Get
crunch
in.
it.
Just
Crunch
get
that bok choy.
delicious bok choy.
just gonna break it up a little bit. Hopefully that helps somewhat. But I worry that it doesn't.
you want me to dice it? Oh no, we're good. It's going
I feel
in.
like this podcast should all it's just about making me rethink things I typically just like. Like I'll never look at bok choy the same
Nope.
again after this.
Get a nice little some bok choy, get some
I
little
doubt
soy
that.
sauce in there, like it's fine.
Okay,
but
are we good to go here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Oh fuck.
I don't think it's gonna be that awful, but
as long as anything after the last one, it'll be candy.
If I leave here with you, nothing just wouldn't free bird.
shut up.
Please do not sing any more of the song for legal
could get
reasons.
sued.
For legal reasons.
Now that looks disgusting. That looks like pesto.
Okay, who wants this?
I'll do
first
it.
We make one pesto a week, eh?
Yeah.
one? It's because we put like leafy greens in.
And we do love leafy greens.
It literally just has the smoothie smell. It's
Classic smell.
it's definitely the
If that smoothie smell,
Can you
smoothie
think
criminal
about-
smell.
Is there any more
Yeah.
neutral yogurt we can get?
You guys buy the yogurt all the time.
yogurt.
We can just get
you.
Greek yogurt
The
or something,
frozen
right?
Yeah, maybe Greek yogurt
buys
instead
it?
of vanilla.
You guys
No.
always buy it.
Do you think
Josh always
Do you
buys
think we
it.
should get like Greek yogurt?
Greek yogurt has a really strong taste.
Yeah.
Like,
It's very
actually,
it's a little bit bitter.
See what you got?
It's
You got
good.
you got this
Good
one here
though.
that has artificial flavor and trans fat.
It's the chemicals and trans fat.
I do love
Oh, I
trans
see.
fat.
I thought that was a bullet point.
Delicious trans fat.
Yeah, I don't think
Smoothie criminals quick chip. Trans fat is not a selling point.
It's an advertisement for health rebels.
Are you okay? Jeff is dying.
Trans
Because
fat,
he-
yum yum.
Is your viewpoint on life fuck healthiness?
Trans
We've
fat's
got-
for you.
We've got the yogurt for
That
you.
was a warning.
It's trans
I didn't
fat
think it was
flavored
advertising.
yogurt.
I thought they had.
Don't worry.
I'm not gonna put it's not cigarettes. I'm not gonna put a warning on the frozen yogurt.
It's just a kid looking sad and fat on the front.
Don't worry, stereotypical gamer. There's fat in here.
All right.
Can we go to Menchie's and into their new trans fat flavored? Put it with a little chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has that classic like grassy smell.
It smells like just grass.
It literally smells like Play-Doh,
Sweet-
like green Play-Doh.
Yeah. Post Mo. Let's go. Fuck it. Go.
I've tasted this like 100 times before.
That's the best one though.
This is just what we make every
Yeah.
week.
It
This is the least offensive of it.
Yeah.
This just tastes like green.
We have a magical ability to turn every smoothie into tasting like this.
That texture though is amazing.
Yeah, it's a
man.
nice texture. It's the most smoothie of the drink that we.
No,
the
I
rest
mean like
was
it's
milk.
weird.
yeah.
Because it's
There's a lot of stuff in it.
there's a lot of grass in it.
Yeah, like
The leaves from the bok choy.
Why don't they
To be fair though, this is the closest to something that you could imagine, like a Hollywood diet style.
oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
This is like every week we make one that like
Ryan Seacrest drinks.
already exists somewhere in California.
But I'll say of all the ones we've made, this one tastes the most convincing.
Yeah.
That Ryan Seacrest would actually drink this when he's not sleeping upside down, engulfed in his own wings.
Apparently he's a bat
Engulfed in his
because
own
we've seen him in
wings.
sunlight too much to make him a fire.
Look at his face. He's perfect looking. He's perfect looking man. You think that's a human being?
I said
Do you
he's a
think-
bat.
Do bats? Why would you pick bat and not something like a naked mole rat that doesn't age?
Tisha and I always talk about this. You ever think like the best thing Scientology, the best advertising they have is that Tom Cruise looks the way he does?
No.
Because Tom Cruise looks exactly the same as he did like
They're
30
I
years
think
ago.
I think their best advertising is that they
You go to space.
Don't they have the Willow Smiths?
Do they have the Smiths?
Oh, the Jada Smiths. The
Pinkett- the
Pinkett
Pinkett
Smith. That's her last name.
their best
Don't they have
advertising
them?
is the booths they
Yeah, I
put
guess so.
outside, and then they use the machine that does nothing
Okay.
to measure your
Heating level.
But
heating levels
if-
as they ask you a bunch of weird
If
questions.
that's true, they have the two, like, if the two biggest Scientology people are Tom Cruise and Will Smith, neither of those people have aged a second in their lives. So that if I were in marketing and advertising and doing social media for
You think
for
Scientology has like
which by the way
marketing?
I certainly am.
So it would just be Scientology. You'll be immortal.
Yeah, you'll
Well, I think that's kind of their thing
we'll turn
already.
you into
isn't
a
it?
perfect vampire. Yeah.
Isn't their thing like your soul will be immortal?
But
when you go
okay,
to
but
space?
then isn't that
Tom Cruise is the
Christianity
proof?
though?
But like who's like
Nisha dropping the hot
No, I'm
take.
just saying, like, Christianity, like, your soul-
Christianity, all of the older religions offer immortality in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Scientology can get in on immortality in our life.
Oh,
and,
but
there's, and
Yeah.
Will Smith and Tom Cruise are really good proof that it's working.
I guess.
I know. I already signed up for my Sea Org placement.
Yeah,
I'm
it's gonna be eating
gonna be
raw,
at sea
so-
for 1,000,000 years.
Okay,
Are
great.
you not too old to be in
Cheers to
Sea Org?
that.
I signed up. I lied on the form.
You said
I said I was 5.
You said you were 14 and your mother was giving you away.
Yep.
Just like,
now I live in a dank basement.
just like a large percentage of Sea Org.
We should do some quick Viking.
Hooray!
We should do some quick Viking talk before we wrap up.
Viking sauce?
How do you think they're going to play this year? Do you think they're going to improve on their 7-9 record? Do you think Teddy Bridgewater is a franchise caliber starting quarterback? Do you think that Adrian Peterson will bounce back from his year of not playing?
Does the football fly far?
What are your feelings on their revamped defense? Do you think Cordarrelle Patterson
Hi, sorry, just to bring this back
is a
to
cornerstone wide receiver?
I'm pretty sure that we didn't rank any of these smoothies.
Okay, so
They're pretty self-evident.
the very first one was what? Out of 10 clams, how many clams did you pay for the first one?
I'd pay
I would pay no clams. I wouldn't pay any clams for any of these.
I'd pay a clam and a half.
I'd
I'd pay a clam and a half for this first smoothie.
But we're only rating the first one in clams.
Clam and a half.
The second one we're rating.
no
the second
clams.
one we're rating
In
in
size.
Rotten sharks.
rotten sharks. How many?
All right.
How many rotten sharks?
100
All
rotten
of them,
sharks.
as
How many?
many
How
as they
many?
want.
How many equivalent rotten sharks does the second one?
How many
equal?
sharks has
At least-
Australia killed
At least 1 million.
in their shark cull? That many rotten sharks.
That many rotten
The
sharks?
Purge. One night, all sea
I don't
crime
think,
is legal.
To be fair, I don't think they've been purging rotten sharks.
I'm just saying, they've been killing sharks, so they must have a lot of rotting sharks somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
So, that many.
And for this last one here, what do you guys say? Just out of 5 stars. Because I don't think we've ever rated it.
2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Because this one like
Pretty
basically deserves like a human scale, but it's still only 2.5.
Yeah.
I would give it like a 2 maybe.
Yeah, a little lower.
Two secret stouts out of 5.
1.5 or a 2. Like it's the kind of thing that like if it was all I could imagine it being on a menu at a smoothie place.
'Cause I'm
but
still
it would be
drinking
it
it.
would be the one where when you ordered it, the guy would have to go to the back and look in the book and be like, "What the fuck was in that one?" Because no one would ever really order that one.
No.
But
Honestly-
like you would have that weird friend who came in and was like, "Yes, I'll have the Ryan Seacrest special, please."
On a,
When you talk like that,
on a
This is McDonald's,
Yes.
sir.
In
What are you talking
California,
about?
like-
on a secret scale of like his greatest work being, of course, hosting American Idol.
Yeah.
And his worst work being
Living.
Dick Clark's Rockin' USA New Year's show. Would you rank
The
this
Next
as like?
Generation.
Would you rank this as like his like daytime talk show on the radio?
See, you know way too much about Ryan Seacrest, because everyone here is just nodding, because we don't know what we're talking about.
One more question about the Vikings. Do you think Mike Zimmer's a good head coach, or do you think that he won't be able to make the transition from
In the
defensive
poetic
coordinator-
edda, which team is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, he knows maybe 1 or 2 things. He did. What did you do in school? English, history,
History and English literature.
History. So he might know some things.
Very good.
How many things do you know?
played Banner
5?
Saga.
5 things.
I played
That's all they.
Banner
That's
Saga
all
3
my.
times.
That's all I paid
things?
for is 5 things.
I played Banner Saga 3 times.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
You
is.
can
It's
you can
really,
work at the ROM
really
now.
good Steam game that you should definitely check out.
All right.
Because, yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah.
What's it about?
I don't know how to
About
explain
dragons.
it. It's not about dragons. It's basically
It's about
about,
banners. Is it about like people who sew banners?
Yes.
they do make banners in it, but that's not the
Oh.
kind of thing.
But it's not like exclusively about banners.
Basically, it's like vaguely Norse-ish, and you just kind of are traveling, and you have to keep like your party alive, and it's cool. It's a great game.
What is
I'm
the-
selling
That's
it
really
awfully,
fun.
but
What
it's
is-
really, really cool.
What is the best Viking media people can consume? Either be it a book, be it a television show.
Lost Vikings.
I mean, the TV show Vikings is good. I like it.
Yeah, is it accurate?
You seem to be able to
Somewhat.
predict events based on like someone will show up and like they'll be like, "Hi, my name's like Snorri," and you'll be like, "Oh shit, I know this guy."
snap!
Like, you just, like, know shit about him.
Well, it's based on facts.
So it's
Was Snorri
I
was
know
he
the
the Hairy
facts.
Pants guy?
No.
Like,
Who
what
was
kind
the
of
Hairy
facts
Pants
is
guy?
based on?
Ragnar Hairy Pants.
so it's,
What kind of
say
facts is it
say
based
that
on?
word properly though.
Which word?
His name.
Ragnar
Hairy
Lothbrok?
pants, Jeff.
Okay, shh, guys, just
get really close. Get really close. to the
Really
mic.
close.
Get
Some
ASR.
Right.
AMSR.
AMSR, yeah.
Right here. Right, put your mouth right there.
What? Right here.
Yeah.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Can you not say like?
Say it again.
Can we get?
She just pushed you away with a face.
Can we get one? Can we get one more? Can we get Thor's hammer?
Oh yeah.
Mjolnir.
That's
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I've never said.
And then
that
my
before.
favorite word.
Ragnarökkur.
Well,
That's cool.
time to towel Jeff off.
He's been the dirty boy tonight.
So Vikings the show is it's semi based in
Semi-based
history.
in fact.
You don't get too worked up about the historical inaccuracies.
I don't
and
get
stuff.
that worked up about it because I know it's TV.
Good for you.
I have
Most
to
people
take.
don't have
I've read a
that,
few
like-
articles where people are
Some
mad about the
license.
costuming or something.
The
and I'm like, cool
costuming
it,
is
chill it.
cool though. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be sexy at all if they put them in like completely accurate costumes. Everyone would look boring.
Good
Yeah,
for you for
exactly.
having like that like differentiation ability because most people who like things can't like things on a different level.
Yeah.
But Whiplash, that's not how jazz musicians become.
That wasn't my music school
Yeah,
experience.
I suppose.
It's true.
Well, like my favorite hacking movie is Hackers, which is
Sorry.
100% accurate.
It is. I've seen you do that.
Yep. So I don't know about you guys, but
You
that's
do
fine.
yell at everyone wearing
Rollerblades and all.
rollerblades, and you are very suspicious of those with skateboards. So
he just on his lawn and like
Okay.
glares at skateboarders.
Can I just bring up one cool thing? I didn't get a
No.
picture of them.
Is it
because
actually
was-
cool?
Yeah.
Wait, just
Excuse me, most things that Jeff say are cool.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Okay. But Josh, you will like this more than anyone else here, so shut up and take it.
I hope you.
Okay.
I hope
we
you
haven't
saw-
drank a smoothie in 20 minutes.
I saw a standoff between like 5 or 6 security guards and a scooter gang.
Where was this?
like a push scooter or a-
like razor scooters.
Like a scooter, yeah.
Like they were like we want to grind these cool rails outside your building, and yeah, the security was like, and like, but like clearly like a confrontation had already happened, and the security was, and they're like you can't kick us off the sidewalk, and they're like yep, but just don't grind on anything, and there was just like this like awkward standoff between a scooter gang.
Where were you?
It was like in the business district area. It was down
Oh
here,
yeah, that makes sense.
like because they have a lot of like nice buildings with marble
Yeah.
there, and yeah, just like.
The Razor Scooter Gang.
How could
We're
they-
the Warriors. Toronto is the Warriors.
If I was in
now.
a razor scooter gang, the second a security guard came anywhere near me, I'd be like, I'm sorry, and I'd leave.
I
Because
would,
you have a Razor scooter.
Yeah, like-
Because you can't ride a skateboard.
I was gonna say, like, did the security guard just say, "Hey, come back when you have a not baby skateboard"?
That's the issue here.
All the security guards came out with their skateboards and started grinding.
Yeah, look at this, chumps. Now get out.
No balancing features on this baby.
This is how rad dudes do it. Get away with your baby vehicles.
Just started bullying the kids.
Yeah, they're like 40-year-olds, like bullying them.
But like doing real cool tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing really rad Tony Hawk shit.
Oh no, it's Tony Hawk and
Yeah, it is actually Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk and Bam Margera.
This could be a movie.
I met Bam Margera in Iceland.
Was he skateboard?
No.
Okay.
I was just standing in front of a hotel,
That's
and
awesome.
I was like,
that's
I
actually
saw
on
his
brand,
black nail
eh?
polish, and I was like, it's Bam Margera, and then I went over.
That's not
And
very
you were
like.
like, yo.
yeah.
I wouldn't call that very on brand.
And then-
Like he should like you should be like I saw Bam Margera. He was like he jumped out of the 8-story window of his hotel
And like punched
onto
his dad in the
He
face.
and onto a shark.
He loves Iceland because he goes over the waterfalls in barrels.
No, yeah, he would do
And
that.
then he got arrested the last time we went there.
Really?
Yeah. They arrested him as soon as he got off the plane.
They're like, we know he's coming. We know he's gonna try to go up that waterfall, that barrel. We gotta get him now.
I don't see our podcast getting any more interesting than that.
No.
Thanks all for listening. What's up?
I'm saying this is the first time we've ever spoken about stuff other than the smoothies.
Well,
Like, for a while.
The smoothies went
we
pretty quick.
usually
Yeah.
like stop though the second the smoothies are done. We usually like drinking the last one and we're like, yeah, okay, goodbye.
I gotta go vomit.
Did you think that like taken from this is just Bam hanging out at a hotel and like the idea of like Rodney Mullen working security for some like downtown
Skateboard
firm?
security.
Rodney Mullen would be nice though. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but
If the scooter kids came and Rodney Mullen was there, he'd be like, just practice, man. Just practice.
It's fun. You'll be good one day. I promise.
Yeah.
did you know I invented all those tricks you're doing?
If you just work really hard. No, he wouldn't even. He would be like, yeah, I had some like some input in like the Flatland Ollie or whatever.
I grinded a little in my day, but nothing,
No, I
nothing
just
to
didn't
it.
like.
Oh, you want me to see me do a trick? Okay. And then he does something really modest, and he's like, oh
I
yeah.
got some banana bread. You want some banana bread?
Is he known for his banana bread love?
Yeah, he's very much known
Can
for
we
it.
sign off on this, Josh?
Sure, we can.
Yeah, go.
Well, thank you, Nordic expert,
You're welcome.
Olivia.
You forgot her name there for a second.
I did not.
That's okay.
Thank you, computer expert Jeff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's my title.
Oh God.
Oh, that's gonna be the worst.
Real nice guy.
Sweet boy. Sweet pretty boy. Sweetest boy I know.
Please
Yay!
don't give me a thing.
Seamstress Tanisha.
That's so stupid. That has nothing to do with this at all.
And thanks to the.
None of our jobs have had anything to do with this, by the way. Let's
Well, I'm
You're
a
the
pretty
computer
boy.
expert.
I am a beautiful baby boy.
It's true.
And thank you to the Donut
Yeah,
International.
Brett.
and thanks to annoying voice Josh.
Yeah. Thank you. So
Welcome to Smoothie Criminals and goodbye.
until next week, folks.
Smoothie.